Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Kim with WorkHardTravelWell.com, and I wanted to go live as promised to talk about Black Friday travel deals. I know a lot of people are like on the hunt for maybe a new TV or a new whatever the latest gadget is, but oftentimes people forget about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all of these different travel deals that you might come across during Black Friday. So I wanted to go over them. I've already put together a list that's on my website. I dropped a little teaser yesterday. There's some deals such as Marriott has 20% off certain hotels right now. I believe Frontier Airlines has 50% off flights, and Priority Pass has 40% off airport lounge memberships. So those are just the few that I put out yesterday, but I'll be showing you my website where I have this all listed on. Let's see. And if you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. I see a few people on all the different platforms, so drop me a comment and let me know where you're watching from. All right, so let's get started. So here is the list that I put together for Black Friday. I'm going to be updating it throughout the week as I see deals come about. So I see a few people. Make sure you also like this stream wherever you're watching it from, and be sure to share it out. So this is the website. This is actually my blog. If you didn't know, I actually have a blog as well, in addition to my YouTube channel and all of my different social media. So let's go over some of the deals. Are you all going to be shopping for travel deals? Are you on the hunt for anything, like any specific destinations? Definitely let me know. Okay, I see Sandra is checking in from Cali. She's checking in on Facebook. I see Michael S. Kubi, Teresa E. Robinson on Instagram checking in. Sandra says she's going to be looking for travel deals. Like, I hear you on that. I'm definitely on the hunt for some deals. I know some people left some comments on different platforms of which destinations they're looking for. I'm looking for some travel deals to like Egypt, somewhere. Like, I want to get back to a country in Africa as soon as possible. It's been a while just because of what all is going on. I haven't been back lately, so I'm ready to get back there. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, so here is actually a look inside my website, but here's the page. I've been doing this for about 6 years, where I update the website frequently with travel deals. So for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So definitely, if you're not tapped in, click that link that I just posted, which is bit.ly/travel BFCM. And you can check out the deals there. And then make sure you're also tapped in into my email list, so you'll be prompted once you go to my website so that you can get updates as well. Okay, so I see Teresa is checking in from, is that Dubai? She's checking in from there on Instagram. Okay, so let's look at the first one. Let's see. So Delta actually has, let me share you guys can see this. Okay, so Delta actually has Black Friday and let me share this 1 second. So Black Friday and Fun and Sun flight deals. So here are some of the deals with Delta. And if you're watching on Instagram, you might have a hard time seeing this. So feel free to hop on over to YouTube or Facebook to see like the full screen. So you can go to youtube.com/workhardtravelwell. Okay, so Delta has for the flight deals. They have some flight deals going to Hawaii, flight deals going to U.S. destinations, and flight deals from Mexico to Mexico and the Caribbean. So here's just an example. Of course, you want to put your airport that you're looking to fly from. And I believe Sandra said Cali. Let me see. What part of Cali are you in, Sandra? But just like you can change it to from like the airport and then see what deals they have. And so, like I said, the deals are Hawaii. There's some U.S. destinations and Mexico. So let's just switch it international. Just see, play around with it. Atlanta is where I'm based. But let's play with, Sandra says SFO. Okay. So looks like they only have Mexico deals. Let's see. Or I'm sorry, Cabos. And I just filtered it. So you'll see the costs, and you kind of want to compare it to see if this is something that, I don't know if you've ever looked at Cabos, but it shows you when the deal is valid for, and it's valid from January 8th to January 14th. So you just want to evaluate if that's a good deal. If you're really into Delta, like I fly either Delta or Southwest just because that's where I have a lot of my points and through those airlines. So just want to kind of evaluate that. Okay, so that's just an example. And then Frontier has, see, today is the 23rd. Frontier Airlines has 50% off the flight. So you use the promo code TAKEOFF. And you have to buy by 11/24 and fly by 11/23. So kind of, there's some deals. There's some that have like a quick turnaround, and some, that might not. That may work for you. And let's see, it's valid for domestic and international travel. And of course, there's some fine print as far as like which days of the week. And then it looks like if you are not able to fly by 1/1, you can take 25% off. So there's still some opportunity there. Do you guys ever fly on Frontier? What's your experience been like? I haven't really flown that much on Frontier. Some people like it. And then there's just the fine print. So you want to definitely read the fine print for these deals. And again, if you're just tuning in, I'm actually going through the list that I curated on my website of what I've seen so far. And I'll be updating this website, my website, frequently throughout as more deals are announced. So Sandra on Facebook wants to know about Frontier. So definitely, if you've ever flown Frontier, chime in so we can know. I know people have flown Frontier. I've heard it's not as bad as Spirit. I'm not a Spirit fan at all, so not as bad as Spirit, but there's still, like, I know just from reading about Frontier, like you still have to pay for those extra things that you wouldn't necessarily pay for. Like as far as I think you have to pay for or pay to pick out your seat, pay for baggage, all of that stuff. So I'm used to flying on Southwest and Delta because I'm in Atlanta. With Southwest, you get 2 free bags no matter what, 2 free check bags. And then on Delta, because of my Delta Amex, I get bags, I think up to 5 people like who travel with me. But so I just haven't really ventured out to Frontier. But I mean, I'm curious if anyone else has. Definitely let us know so we can decide. Another thing is, if you're on the fence about it, I usually try to search on social media, on Twitter, on looking at some of the, I think it's called Tracks, TRAX, or Skytrax or something like that, where you can look at kind of the reviews of the airlines. Yeah, Sandra said, I'm a Southwest, yeah, and working on Alaska points, yeah. So it's out there for those that are interested in Frontier. Let me see if anyone's chimed in on that. Make sure I didn't miss anything on. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. So Hawaiian Airlines has an opportunity I saw earlier where like there's some flights that start as low as $278 round trip. So you kind of have to play with some of the destinations here on Hawaiian Airlines. And if you're watching on Instagram, again, you can check me out on YouTube to see like the full screen. I think it might be a little smushed because I'm sharing my screen there. Okay. So Iceland Air is next. I've actually flown on Iceland Air, so we'll get into my experience with Iceland Air. Iceland Air right now has a flight sale to Europe. So if you travel to between the dates of January 6th and April 30th, it's out the way. There's flight deals. So I saw flights as low as $393. This offer expires in 4 days and some change. So it looks like the minimum stay, you have to include a Saturday night. Let's see. There is a stopover allowed. Up to 3 nights is allowed. And this is based on round trip. So you have to book by midnight local time on November 27th. And so there are changes fees. But let's see, I saw $393. For Iceland Air, I actually had to fly out of DC. So what I did when I flew on Iceland Air, I took Southwest to DC and then actually stayed. I actually built it in so I could hang out in DC, and then I flew out of IAD to go to Reykjavik, Iceland. So I got a chance to, well, I was supposed to see the Northern Lights. I didn't get a chance to see just because the weather was bad. I actually went to Iceland when it was a good time to see the Northern Lights, but when it was supposed to be a good time to see the Northern Lights, but the weather wasn't good. But as far as Iceland Air, like the flight was like 6 hours from DC to Reykjavik, and it was like an okay experience. I don't remember there being like meal service for that 6-hour flight, but the Iceland Air flight was built into a Groupon trip that I took. So I actually booked the Groupon, but the flight was through Iceland Air. So Iceland Air is not bad. So if you're looking to go to Europe, so like I said, I went to Reykjavik, that's $428. And here's the $393, which is to Ireland. And at any point, if you all have any questions, definitely feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm monitoring all the chats. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube right now. So, and if you're getting value out of this, be sure to hit the like button and share this out. And also feel free to, you can send a star on Facebook or a super chat, which is basically like a contribution to this channel, however you see fit. So I appreciate that. All right, so let's go to the next one. We have Qatar Airways. Let's see. And that is ending on, you have to purchase by November 30th. They have flight deals starting at €449 or 1,400. Let's see. Oops, go back to that. 1,449 for I think that's business class, or €1,429 for business class. Myra Dollface is checking in. What's up? Definitely check out YouTube if you're not able to see the full screen. I'm sharing some of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday travel deals. Okay, so that's on that airline. And again, definitely check, bookmark my website because I'll be updating this throughout the week. It is, here it is, showing it up. Okay, so the next one is just some deals on Skyscanner, which is kind of like you can search multiple carriers on. If you've never used Skyscanner, I would definitely recommend it because you can search different carriers. It's like Google Flights, but you can search more deals. You can see last minute flight deals and all that good stuff. And I believe you can set up let's see, you can do like multi-city and all of that. So you can also look at hotels and car rentals. And then there's 40% off of Priority Pass right now. And Priority Pass is basically an airport lounge membership. You get access to airport lounges like around the world. And right now they're offering 40% off on that. Okay, so here's the link again if you're just tuning in on my website. And okay, so those are Priority Pass. I have Priority Pass, but I have it through my Hilton Amex. And basically, I get to have a certain amount of visits per year. So if you look on the Priority Pass membership, there's just different ones. So depending on which level you get, so like this standard plus, you would get like 10 visits and then you have to start paying. So I like how it's built into my credit card that I get those access. I get like 10 visits built into my Amex. My Amex is like $99 a year. So you just kind of have to weigh it, but if you are interested, you can get 40% off right now for Black Friday / Cyber Monday. Okay, so let's keep going. So we talked about airport lounges, and then there's a few hotel deals out there for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We have Las Vegas hotel deals right now. Let's see, hold on. Go back to my screen. Okay, so for Las Vegas and the Venetian, offering 50% off right now. So, I mean, I've stayed in the Venetian. It's a very nice property. So, if you're looking to go to Vegas, 50% off right now with the Venetian. You have to book by November 30th. And then you have to have like a 2 night minimum stay. It's valid for stays that are 11/21, basically of this year, and then from until September 4th of next year. So that is an option if you're interested in going to Vegas. Let me know if any of these have piqued your interest yet, as far as where you're trying to go. And then in general, Caesar's Resorts, there is 30% off now. Let's see. Okay, so for Caesar's, there's 30% off now. It is cyber sale, and you must book your stay by 11:30. Let me move my comment off the screen. The cyber sale, you have to use Cyber 22, book your stay by 11:30, and you get 25% off for travel through October 2023. So here are all their different hotels. So they have a few. Let's see. I think someone just asked in the chat on Instagram if there's anything for NOLA. Ashley Simone asked if there's anything for NOLA. So there's the Caesars, or basically the Harrah's in New Orleans. There is 30% off, or excuse me, 20% off now for that hotel. So the other hotel I looked at was 30% off, but that one is actually 20% off, and you use Cyber 22. And then I don't know if you caught that earlier, Ashley, but I talked about Delta is having some flight deals within the U.S. So not sure where you're flying from, but you definitely want to check that out. I dropped the link to the website earlier, which is where it's my blog, so I'm updating it live, so you can click the links there and get to the different deals. Okay. So next up, we have Hilton also has a deal. They're also having like some deals on hotels in Vegas. Diamond Hotels, there's a sale on North American and European properties. JDVG by Hyatt is offering 20%. So they have some boutique hotels in NYC, San Francisco, Chicago. And back to we're talking about Vegas. Michael on Facebook is watching, said that he flew into Vegas and went to the Grand Canyon, Zion Park in Utah. Wow, that's Utah. That's nice. I actually did Vegas once to go. Well, I've been to Vegas a few times, but I did go to Vegas and flew into Vegas. Drove from Vegas to the Grand Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, and Antelope Canyon. Then drove down to Phoenix and kind of made like a circle back to Vegas. So it was a nice little road trip. Definitely would recommend. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And then if you're just joining, let me know if you've flown on Frontier. I know Sandra wanted to know how everyone's experience, or anyone's experience has been on Frontier Airlines. Okay. So back to my list. Kempton Hotels actually is offering let's see, 10 to 20% off. And if you book by December 5th, and then you must stay, you can stay from November 25th through April 30th and get that discount. I talked about Marriott earlier, who is offering 20% off, and you use the promotional code QRI. So let's just look at Marriott. I looked at this earlier because I have an upcoming trip, and it wasn't valid for my city. Nope. So let's just see what's in Atlanta, if any hotels fall under there. Let's try one more thing. Search a different way. So I'm gonna try to add the QRI. Might be the date. 1 second. So it just depends on it doesn't really say the specifics of it just says 6,000 participating hotels. So you can kind of search once you go in there to see which ones are participating, but I wasn't able to find any for Atlanta, and I looked for New York, I'll be going there soon. Okay, so Radisson Hotels offering 30% off. So you kind of see the trend here. It's not just flight deals that I cover on this Black Friday, Cyber Monday list. I looked at everything. So I have a lot to start with. And like I said, I'll be updating this list. So be sure that you've bookmarked the link to my website directly to this page so that you can see the updates. I'll be updating them often. I have it on my phone, so I literally can just plug it in as soon as I see another deal. And little housekeeping, if you're watching, be sure to share this link out, and also like this wherever you're watching. And then another thing, my store actually have merch. So if you didn't know, I have merch that you can purchase, and I have a sale right now on my site for Cyber Monday, Black Friday. So if you use the code BFCM22, offering 22% off of the merch. So I have the signature Work Hard Travel Well shirt, which basically is workhardtravelwell.com. I also have this Travel Makes Everything Better tote. Like, I love these tote bags. You've probably seen them on my videos. Let's see. And then I'm actually wearing the Travel Makes Everything Better shirt. So that's like a popular one that people purchase. And like I rock my own stuff before I even put it on the store. I order it. So this is like my work hard travel world tote. It's full of a couple of drones right now. So this is like my drone bag that I take around and travel bag. So definitely check it out. Again, it's 22% off. It ends on Tuesday, and that's the link to the store. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, there's actually a link you can actually purchase right on Facebook and YouTube. There's a shopping tab, and you should see products under my YouTube video. So that is my plug of my stuff that I'm offering. So let's get back to the list. I see, let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. I see Keeping Up with the Griffins. Thanks for checking in. Good evening. How are you today? I'm great. Hope y'all are well and enjoying this Thanksgiving Eve. I really appreciate y'all and everyone for showing up to the live. I didn't know if a lot of people were like taking half days or getting ready to cook. I'm not going to start cooking till in the morning. So I didn't know what everyone was doing this evening. So thanks for definitely checking me out. Let's go on to the remaining deals. And then another thing on these hotel chains, and wherever I have experience, I've posted some of the credit card offers that are available now. So you can definitely, if you're interested in that, that's one of the ways I've been able to travel a lot, is just through some of the sign-up bonuses on these travel credit cards. Keeping Up with the Griffin says, all is well. Can't wait for Thanksgiving. Happy to be here. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm definitely ready for Thanksgiving. I ate very minimal today in preparation of picking out tomorrow. If you don't know, I have a wedding coming up soon. So I know people say you shouldn't really try to eat, try to lose weight for your dress, but I don't want to gain any weight because I've already purchased the dress, so thankfully it doesn't have much to be done to it. So I'm looking forward to picking out, because I'm kind of eating salads and things for this week. Okay, so Sandra says, thank you for doing the hard work of looking up these deals. No problem. I actually enjoy this more than shopping for electronics. Looking up these deals gets me excited. I've been doing this for 6 years. I've had my blog since 2014. So I've been doing something like this and updating my site every year. So I get excited. I'm looking for travel deals. So it's just cool to see that. And, so if you're getting value out of this, be sure to share it out, like it, and you can send a star on Facebook, which is basically sending money for coffee. And you can also send a super chat if you're on YouTube. Okay, so let's go to the next. All right, so we've already talked about Marriott. It's at participating hotels. We have Yotel hotels. I have stayed at Marriott. My top are Marriott, Hilton, and IHG. IHG, I keep points in all of those hotels, because when I go out of the country, you just never know which one you get, and sometimes you don't even get any of the chain hotels. But I went to Cartagena, Colombia recently, and um, was able to use my points to stay at an IHG out in Cartagena. And then when I went to, where did I go? To Durban, South Africa. Um, I was able to use Marriott points, and their point redemption was very low. It was like 15,000 points a night to be able to get free hotels there. So, um, I would encourage you to definitely sign up for these loyalty programs and make sure you're earning points. Let's see. Oh, wow. Keeping up with the Griffin sent $2 a super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. And if you are not familiar with Keeping Up with the Griffins, definitely check out their channel. Like, I really like their challenges and their family shorts that they've been doing. So definitely check out their channel. And that is Keeping Up with the Griffins on YouTube. So definitely check out that channel. And here is Keeping Up with the Griffins. I've dropped their link, so subscribe and make sure you actually watch. They have like really great, inspiring content. I've been like laughing though at their petty couple challenge. Petty couples be like, okay, so appreciate the super chat. All right, so let's get back to the deals. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Again, Yotel Black Friday is 40% off. It's available for stays up through September 30th. And you can see their different ones. I haven't stayed in a Yotel, but you can see what type of vibe they're on. It's like a boutique hotels. All right. I just lost one of my windows. 1 second. Let's see. Okay. I wanted to make sure I had Instagram still up, which I do. Okay. This is what happens when you have too many windows open. I don't know if anybody else is guilty of that, but I definitely, that's going to be one of my resolutions is to work on how many windows I have open. All right, so let's go back to the website. Again, this is my website and I'll be updating it. So we also have Priceline. You're familiar with these sites. They are going to be having a new promo code. They're dropping different things. Booking.com has 30% off. And Expedia has 30% off as well. Royal Caribbean Cruise, up to $600 off. Close some of these windows. Got 60% off there. And there's some tour companies. Tour Radar is giving like 70% off tours. And let's see. Make sure it's. And then Dollar Rental Car is giving up to 20% off. And like I said, I'll be offering 22% off the Travel Well store, which is my merch that I sell. You can see some of the people that have like already traveled with their merch. And then Samsonite is offering so now we're talking about travel gear. Samsonite is offering 30% off site-wide, so you can get your luggage if you're in if you need that for your trip. And yeah, I also have a couple of blogging tools on here for those who are interested in starting a blog. You can get up to 86% off SiteGround. I recommend SiteGround. That's actually where I host my blog. I use WordPress. And also ConvertKit email marketing, 31% off. So this is my website so far, and it's only Wednesday. So we have a couple more days to go, but I just wanted to let you all know about the travel deals that are out there, because don't forget about them. You don't even have to leave your house. Don't forget about them and get caught up with TVs and electronics and all that stuff. I know I would love another drone. I don't need another drone. So I'll be looking for travel deals. I'm looking for honeymoon destinations. And yeah, and one note about rental cars, make sure you sign up for the membership program when you're doing rental cars, so you don't even have to wait in line at the counter. There's if you're picking up from the airport, there's typically an inside counter, and then there's the counter that's outside by the cars, or sometimes you don't even have to stop by the counter. So I signed up for Hertz Gold. I'm in the Avis. I forgot what the Avis one is, but I'm basically in the Avis rental car loyalty program. And last time with the Avis, I actually had, since I signed up, there was like a long line in the airport. But with Avis, I downloaded the app for my phone, and I got to pick out the car as I got close to the airport. So, if the location turned on your phone, it said, you can pick out your car. So I picked out my car, and when I got there, I'm like, I don't want this car. So I actually got on the app and then changed the car. And then when I went to go check out, there was a different line for people who didn't use the app and weren't in the loyalty program. And I actually just held my phone up to the exit and got to leave. Only bad thing about it is I found out after I left that the tag had expired. So, that's just something I should have checked. But I would say definitely during the holidays, make sure you sign up for if you're renting a car from the airport. It's free. And I always see people waiting in line at the airport, and it's like, it's so easy just to sign up for the loyalty program. Keeping up with the Griffins, that definitely happens a lot with all the windows open. Yeah, because I'm trying to monitor all the different chats. So those are the different travel deals. And like I said, I'll be updating the website often. So make sure you tap into my email list while you're there. It's free. I send out tips all the time that I don't talk about on my YouTube channel. So make sure you're signed up to my email list, and I'll be sending out updates. Especially I have an Amazon storefront, so there's a lot of Cyber Monday, Black Friday deals that are dropping. I had it on, if you're in the market for like camera or something for your trip, I'll be having links to those as well. So let me know if you all have any questions about just some of these travel deals or any travel questions. I see we have a few people checking in. I see, let's see, DJ Cinco, Tony, Traveling T Real, a few people joining on Instagram. What's up? Might have missed this, but you'll definitely be able to see the replay. I went over a lot of different travel deals for Black Friday / Cyber Monday. And then I just shared, I just pinned a product in YouTube on the YouTube chat. So be sure to check out my merch. It's 22% off until Tuesday. Use code BFCM22 for 22% off. And there's a shopping tab on my YouTube channel, as well as there's a shopping tab on Facebook. And then if you use the link that I talked about earlier to get live updates, let me pin it again so you all have it. All right, so here's the link for my website where all these deals are housed. So bit.ly/travelbfcm. So check those out. And I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Again, thanks for checking out this channel. And I really appreciate it. You could be anywhere because it's Thanksgiving Eve. So I'm glad you all are joining in. I'll be going live and posting videos more often. Been kind of swamped with a few things, personal things, but I'm really glad to be back and going live with you all and chatting with y'all. So I've enjoyed it. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, definitely subscribe. If you're not already following me on where you're watching, so if you're watching me on Instagram or Facebook, make sure you've liked and follow me on Facebook if you're watching from there. And then make sure you follow me on Instagram. And I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving.